Well, I want to tell you about a little discovery I made, about 10, 15 years ago now. That's when I started turkey hunting. It's April. You can see the great news behind me. The ice is going out on the lakes. We can finally start fishing up here. Legally, all I could do is panfish, I guess, maybe go up to Lake Superior, fish trout and salmon. I love to do that, but ever since I started turkey hunting, I got this, it's an addiction. And I think it's exactly like musky fishing. That's what I want to tell you folks that haven't tried it yet. If you're absolutely musky nuts out there, if you haven't tried turkey hunting, I would suggest it or not suggest it, because it's an absolute addiction, and it'll take over your life just like musky fishing does. Very similar in many ways. You have way too many lures. You know, if you do this musky thing, lures, you've got way too many lures. You got to hide them from your wife. Too many rods, too many reels. You want a bigger boat, you want more electronics. It's the exact same thing with turkey hunting. I have way too many calls. I've got like 20 more mouth calls than I need. I got box calls, I've got slate calls, I've got goofy calls I tried and I don't even know how to use. I got decoys, I got all this different stuff. And it's very similar in the fact that you spend most of your time not getting a turkey. You're scouting, you're trying to put them to bed. They're not listening to your calls, they're sleeping, they're walking around. You hardly ever have a deal where a turkey is cooperating, but when they do, it's so unbelievably exciting, just like musky fishing. It's exactly like the 56-inch you're following after you've had 8 hours of absolutely nothing. All of a sudden your heart's racing. And it's just like that gobble. Just like the first gobble when you think that turkey's coming in. It is what it is, but I'll tell you what, it is an addiction, and I'm going to have to write a book just like Musky Suck. I tried to warn the world years ago now, this Musky Suck book, that it is an actual medical disease of some type, and I think the same thing is true about these turkeys.